Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of MunchMunch Monday. I'm kimmykimkim, and today we're going to be talking about kitchen tools. Now today we're going to be talking about basic kitchen tools that I feel like everyone should have in my kitchen. These are things that I have in my kitchen that I literally don't think that I could live without. So let's get started. Now, one of the essentials in a kitchen is to have a really good knife. My go-to is this Santoku knife here. I really like this knife because it's so versatile. You can chop vegetables with it. You can also cut meats with it. I use it for everything. You want to make sure that it's not dull, because if you do have dull knives in your kitchen, the chances that you'll cut yourself or you'll slip while cutting like a vegetable or something like that is way higher. You want to make sure that your knives are always sharp. Another really great tool to have in your kitchen is a cutting board. Now this is a wooden cutting board, and I got this one from IKEA. They have some pretty inexpensive cutting boards, but you can get them in plastic too, and sometimes the plastic ones are a little bit easier to clean because they're a non-porous surface. Now I have a lot of pots and pans in my kitchen, but one of my go-to items is this pan here. It's a non-stick heavy bottom pan, and I like the heavier bottom because it just makes for better weight, and it also retains some of the heat better. You want to remember not to use metal utensils on the non-stick because it will shorten the lifespan of your pan. This is actually a lid from something else, but I like being able to have a lid that actually fits on my pan so that if I wanted to braise something or I wanted to trap in some of the moisture and the heat, I can do that. Having one of these pots around is really awesome. It's perfect size, and it has a heavy bottom again to retain heat, but I think it's perfect size for just one person. Now when you're draining pastas, you want to remember that you do need to have a colander. This is a plastic colander, and this one's actually great because it nests into a big plastic bowl, and it's nice to be able to have a large bowl in your kitchen. Following a recipe, you really want to have measuring tools around. I really like the nesting ones or having these around because they stay in one place. You don't have to lose them. It's really cool because they're all kind of on this one ring. And then you also have measuring cups like this too. Now these are for dry goods, and they do have ones for measuring cups for wet ingredients too, but I think that if you have these, you don't really have to have the one for the wet one just because it takes up more space, and if you're only making one purchase and if you're on a budget, I would just buy these. Now, I'm absolutely obsessed with cheese, so I feel like having a really good grater is essential to have in a kitchen. Now, this one here comes with different tools, and they actually pop off and switch. And it's really nice because when you switch it, you can kind of have a grating surface, and it has a handle. And this one's really nifty too because it comes with a container that actually fits over it. So you can actually grate cheeses or vegetables over it and then have a container to keep them in. And now for our cooking utensils. This is actually my favorite. It's a bamboo spoon. They're really easy to find. And these I use all the time. And they're really great because they don't scratch your non-stick surfaces. A spatula so that you can scrape down the sides. Came in a set slotted for pasta, serving spoon, and then a ladle for soup, and then also a whisk, a vegetable peeler. These tongs here are really awesome for picking things up. This is actually a really nifty trick. I learned this from my Auntie May. See, Auntie May, I'm teaching people. It's an empty toilet paper roll, and you can actually use it to store your tongs so that they're just not open in your cabinet, and that kind of is a space-saving thing. A frying pan spatula for flipping over those over-easy eggs. And that's it! I know that it seems like a lot, but with these basics, you can pretty much cook anything. You can find them at Macy's, Target, Walmart. You can also find some really great deals at Ross and HomeGoods. Well, thanks for watching our first episode of MunchMunch Monday. Hopefully you guys learned something, and if you did, remember to thumbs up and subscribe. I'm kimmykimkim. Bye, guys! For more kimmykimkim, check out our Hello Weekly every Wednesday. Follow me on Twitter at kimmykimkim802, and check out my Tumblr. Have a great day, guys!